Good morning, Oliver.
Hello.
How marvellous to see you and Coco first thing in the morning. What a beautiful day.
It's 12 o'clock.
As if, don't try and sully my good reputation. See you in a sec. I can't believe he's maligning my good name when, for once, I am up quite bright and early today, actually. It is the most beautiful day. I can't get over it. What is happening? I see you've got a whole team in here, Chris. Is this helpful?
Yeah.
I'm doing...
Really helpful.
Do we look helpful? Do we look helpful?
We were going at a great pace until everyone turned up.
But I'm holding the tape measure very high.
Oh, yeah,
That's why I'm
invaluable.
here. And Hanny's good at holding it very low.
Yeah, so it doesn't really work.
Poor Chris has got everyone milling around him at the moment because we're trying to measure up so that we have every single measurement of the kitchen, and Philip is going to start making a plan of what we would like the kitchen to look like in future so that we can start getting quotes. So it's really exciting, but we need the measurements first.
Would you like to see a demonstration?
Yes, I would. I'd love to see that.
So I said, Hanny, just measure along the base there. And I don't know the top.
I think there's a different size.
It may not be exactly accurate, the measurement.
It's about 3 meters.
On or around.
Measure things at a height together. That's worthwhile.
Morning. How are you getting on?
Let me just turn that on. So today we're fixing the lights in the petit salon.
Yeah. I'll just explain to everyone. The lights in here work, but they are on or they are on.
Or they're off.
At the fuse. Literally, we
fuse.
cannot turn them off at the switch.
Yeah, I've got a feeling we're hardwired into this socket here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do a little bit of an inspection because it doesn't appear in the connection box over there.
So is this going to be like you in the other room where you're pulling on a wire somewhere and it's coming out somewhere totally unexpected?
I think this room's been messed around with a little bit.
No, I actually don't think we've changed any of the sockets since they were first done, so that is actually how they did them.
I've got a feeling that might have been a lighting socket.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to go and see how the kitchen's getting on now. It's happening everywhere.
It smells good.
Oh, it smells really good here. I'm guessing this is Chris's sandwich.
Yes.
He mentioned he was waiting for a sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good.
yes.
Oh my goodness, that is hard. I'm very sad to be missing Marie's incredible sandwiches, but Ollie and I are going out for lunch with Dana today to Le Dryade. So what is exactly going into this mega sandwich?
Well, this is my sandwich.
Oh, okay, so that's different.
Yes. So there's butter first, honey mustard, and then cheese, ham, cucumber today, and pickled red onion, and then we're going in with egg.
And I've been told I've got to follow in that order.
Exactly.
on my sandwich.
Everyone must have the same sandwich every day.
Have to, but
It's too good not to.
You can.
Yeah, you don't have to, but a second ago you said, now are you following?
Yes.
The chopped parsley's gone on and splat.
Yes, and then we just cut it in two. I
Oh,
forgot all the
it's
bread
dripping.
knives. I don't have bread knives, so
Are the bread knives downstairs?
yes. This is the only knife I have.
Okay.
Luckily, it was my own.
You said that in quite a creepy way. I feel like we should step away from the kitchen or get her a bread knife pretty quickly.
There we go.
You're taking that down to Chris?
Yeah. She's been so kind, so I think the least thing we can do is...
He made me coffee.
Basically bribe him to keep coming.
It was like I came down with Molly. She made me coffee.
Oh,
It's very nice.
Hello.
You look gorgeous. I love
do?
that dress. You
Well,
look
it's serious.
amazing.
I'm taking out Ollie, so
You're taking me as well. You didn't know it, but I'm coming with you.
look. This is for the workers, but this is a mixture. I did meat, and there is potatoes, and there are many different.
They're going
for the
to
workers.
love you.
This is for the workers.
I'm spoiling my appetite for lunch, but it's totally worth it. Oh, hello, Ollie. You're looking extremely chic for today's outing.
Vision in Navy.
Dana, you were travelling in style.
I did.
And
Thank
you're
you.
quite hard to keep up with as well.
It's 20. I'm used to these roads. It's 20 degrees, and but in France, as you cannot trust the weather, I'm gonna close the roof.
Yeah, 20 degrees in February.
Look how stylish your car is.
Okay, look, I'm trying not to
Look.
show it. So,
Look.
my car has the entire kitchen ceiling on it, because we're complete morons and we left it parked outside the open kitchen windows as the ceiling was coming down. And that's continued this morning, and every time it gets better, it just gets covered again. Well, this is a first for me, Dana. It is an egg poached in blue cheese.
Mine is fricassé de escargot, and it smells so good because it's full of garlic.
Ah, well, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Here we go. We're going to need a lot of bread with this, I think. So I am excited about my prawns, but I didn't realise it would be such a workout to get to them.
Yes.
I'm beginning to think you may have made the right decision, Oliver, with your...
View.
Yeah.
No, you should eat this with me. I made it in the chateau.
Yeah.
It looked much better.
Dana makes a great one. Dana!
This is so beautiful.
Pineapple and sort of mojito.
Pineapple,
bread.
tartar. Yes, I got a mojito.
So that's the sort of thing I should be doing, like you two. And this is what I am doing. Just more savoury, just keep bringing the cheese. It will come as no surprise to you that today is not one of the days that Ollie and I are doing intermittent fasting. No porridge today. That was absolutely wonderful. It was lovely being out with these two extremely special people. And now we're going to hurry back and see what's happening back at Lalande.
Found it eventually.
Yes, what was it?
It's buried behind a wall box behind
Yeah.
the switch. So it's actually behind the box in the wall.
I don't understand any of that, but I'm delighted you found it.
Yeah, that's made my day.
What, we're going to be able to turn a light on and off?
We will be able to turn it on and off, and not at the MCD in the kitchen unit.
This is what you found, but what is that?
That's your variable dimmer that works with these switches. And I knew I was missing one, and it's buried behind the box in the wall.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah.
I think you're going to know more about this place than we do soon. The moment of truth. Yes! Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Oh, life will never be the same again.
2 hours to find, 5 minutes to fix.
Thank you.
Yes.
Marie and I are out on an awfully big adventure because you've escaped the kitchen and the devastation and you're focusing on flowers.
It's mid-February, so it's the perfect time to sow quite a few flowers.
Not because you took one look at the kitchen and thought, I think I'll be the florist instead.
No, that's definitely what I was thinking about. Yeah. No, but mid-February is the start of flower seeds. So yeah,
All right.
I think we'll get going.
Hey, hi, Ambeline. Amazing weather.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
And look at all these bulbs.
Oh my goodness, Mummy, look.
Yeah.
Your bulbs are all coming up.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Oh my goodness, they go on all the way around here. So this is what you've been working on out here?
Yep.
Oh, that's so tidy. This is the onions.
Yes, that's white and yellow onions, but I still have yellow onions. So now I'm going to put the rest here with shallots, and then the next bed is going to be garlic.
Galahad's really telling everyone what he thinks, isn't he? Just chatting?
He really likes Taos. Taos is so gentle with him.
Yeah,
like
he's
they've been
really
licking
gentle.
their nose.
Oh.
Yeah, Athena is a bit too excited, so he's scared, but not Taos. Taos is fine.
They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
But the real action goes on.
Oh, I want to see the action. The real action.
Ombeline has transformed the end of the greenhouse so that we can actually grow our own baby plants for vegetables and flowers this year. So we invested in a bit of equipment.
This morning I just installed the heating system,
Oh, that's under here, is it?
so I can show it to you. In the sand, or if I found it, yes.
Yeah.
We have the cable, and this is hot.
Okay.
So it's gonna heat the whole sand. And I just installed as well the thermostat.
This is very high tech.
So this is what we're supposed to reach.
It's so funny because it's showing the numbers blinking. In fact, in reality, they're not blinking. It's a weird trick of the camera.
wow.
It says 25 degrees C and 13.2 at the moment.
So 13.2 is what we have in there because this is the thermostat. So it's good. And we have baby Mizuna starting to grow. We have the basil starting.
Okay, so this is the food section over here. Great.
All the food section with a cold section. So over there is no heating system, and I'm gonna fill it with sand again.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be heated at all, so I can grow all the lettuces, the beetroots.
Cabbage family.
Yeah, all
everything
of
like
those
that.
who do not need any heating system. Amari is buying some wood, so we're just waiting for the delivery, and I'm gonna build another top, like a lid.
Yes.
With plastic, so it's gonna be a mini greenhouse in the greenhouse.
Okay,
So the
keep
heat is
everything
gonna be
warm.
kept in there in the sand, and so it's it's going to be great.
What are you saying today?
Ranunculus, apple mint, snapdragon, straw flowers, a little bit of everything really.
Fabulous.
Whatever that can be planted in mid-February, and then there's some flowers that should be grown in March and April. So yeah, a little bit of everything.
Glorious. Shall I liberate your arms for you then? Come on, darling.
This is porcelain ranunculus. So just putting them down.
Seems
there.
very Lalande, doesn't it? Porcelain ranunculus.
Yeah,
it's the combination of you and Philip in a flower.
Well, we shall see. So just tapping them in here, and I'm getting quite a lot of good help and guidance from Ombeline. Obviously, she doesn't so much cut flowers, but obviously she has the knowledge about growing living things. So it's been great to be with her this morning just to get a bit of tips and tricks.
So this is your first year properly sowing the cut flowers.
It's so exciting, and I really hope we're successful.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And what have we got over here in the normal section?
In the normal section, we have kind of onions. I think it's rose des sables, but I'm not sure about that because they kind of appeared. They were outside, and I did put them in there.
Okay.
Because outside they were rotting.
Yeah.
Then you have rocket, white beet. You have actually some lamb's lettuce ready to eat.
Oh, delicious. I love that.
You have a bit of lettuce here and there. You have all the parsley, but you've been using it.
Yeah, we use the parsley all
So
the
that's
time.
great. That's the baby parsley who's going to be ready maybe in 3 weeks, maybe, or even a month. And you have all the rocket that you can go on and eat. And this is a sort of a cabbage. But it's a leaf cabbage.
Oh, so you can eat the leaf?
Yes, it's spicy. You know, it's like the mizuna.
Yeah, love it. Great, thanks. Right, let's head back and see how things are getting on in the chateau. I have spent the entire afternoon in my study pouring through books of chateaux looking for kitchens. And the problem is that French chateaux are not known for their kitchens. This entire book about family chateaux in France doesn't have one single picture of a kitchen in it. And when you do find kitchens, well, quite often they haven't been used for about 200 years because they look like this. And the family have added a tiny little modern kitchen to a minuscule room. You'd be amazed how small chateau kitchens can be. I mean, they have stables fit for kings, but nowhere to really cook comfortably. If you've watched many of the other chateau channels on YouTube, you'll see that actually Lalande's quite unusual in that it doesn't have a big grand salon, and that's what we're putting in now and creating downstairs, this beautiful salon. Most chateaux have those in the bag, but what most of them don't have are beautiful kitchens, and a lot of people are putting in wonderful kitchens and making lovely livable spaces to cook and to live in, because people these days luckily don't live with a team of staff who inhabit the cellar cooking over open furnaces. People want to be in their kitchens cooking for themselves. But where we are very lucky at Lalande is that they put in a new kitchen in the 19th century. So our kitchen has low windows where you can look outside comfortably. It's light. You can step out into the garden. It has the very big old range cooker, which will keep. I think a lot of people have been saying you should get rid of it. You'll have so much more space. And I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, but I'm not going to get rid of it. To me, it's just too much part of the history of this chateau. We will try and turn the ovens into cupboards so that we can use them more, maybe put drawers in there, but we're keeping the old range cooker. It was only in the late 19th century that people started to create comfortable kitchens in chateaux, so we're lucky to have that. And in this book, there's a picture of what I consider to be a more traditional chateau kitchen. I think this is quite lovely inspiration. You've got the blue and white tiles over the oven, under the hood, much higher than we had it, so we're not hitting our heads in the future. Nice fitted cupboards around the edge, but it doesn't feel too much like a fitted kitchen. There's the open shelving. Not every cupboard is identical. And I think that's important. I want the convenience of a fitted kitchen without it looking like a fitted kitchen, because that feels just a little bit too modern in the space. I mean, here's another chateau kitchen, and we can definitely take some inspiration. There are 2 identical rows of cupboards here, so that's fitting in quite well. Again, there's the shelves. I like the little detail under the shelves here. They have the big range cooker that we have, but let's face it, it's not screaming warmth and hospitality, is it? So I suppose I'm looking for something in between a modern kitchen like this and a more traditional kitchen like this. Philip and I are spending hours every day doing this because we're going to do this kitchen once and we want to get it right first time. I'm going over to dinner now, but on the way I want to show you some wall lights that Philip has found recently at auction, which I think will be perfect in the new rooms. To get there, we have to pass the remains of the Lalande kitchen, but it does mean that every time I use the stairs, I'm fired up to carry on planning the new kitchen even more. Honestly, Philip, I am so impressed. I did say that I didn't think they'd be right. They're so much more impressive in person than they are in the photo.
They're huge.
They're beautiful. They're quite heavy. They're tall wall lights. And they're coming out so far this way. The extraordinary thing about this is that Philip found these for €60
For the pair,
at auction. So there must have been commission on top of that.
No one was bidding, so I think in the end it was €72 for the two.
Honestly.
And it comes with 3 light bulbs, which I mean,
got bang for your buck.
I know.
Whoa! Which room do you think it'll
So
be?
I got them for Henriette because I think they go really well with the wallpaper. That being said, I think they're too big for Henriette. But maybe Henriette's bedroom rather than bathroom, which is
Yeah. Definitely not Henriette's bathroom. No, these are beautiful.
because they're huge.
You're a very, very good shopper at auction.
Thrifty.
You also was collecting the sink recently for one of them. Wall lights are starting to arrive, though that's for the project over this side.
I've got the chandelier for the bathroom of des Oiseaux.
Because every bathroom needs a chandelier.
And it's Murano.
Obviously. No, it's great. It's great. This is the exciting bit, but it's only when all of these things are together that we can actually have a finished room. And I want everything that we're choosing to be in place so that the minute the builders and Amory finish, it can be done straight away. May I say how elegant and chic you're looking?
Oh, thank you very much.
So, ooh!
Heart-shaped sushi, anyone?
Oh, yes.
We've got
Very nice.
buckwheat.
Very, very nice.
I know. I've been craving these. Basil.
Ooh, the smell, that's what I could smell.
I just saw it and I thought we have
So you're just buying loads of things that don't require much cooking whilst you're in this kitchen. Perfect.
cheese. Oh, I forgot.
Artichoke ravioli.
And more cheese. That's it.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for foraging for us, Marie, and creating this wonderful, perfect evening.